Hello everyone, welcome back to Edutainment. In this lecture, we will be learning about the game objects and its transformation. So let's start. Let's quickly open up the Unity Hub. Before creating a project, let me tell you about the versions that you can install. Right now, my version is 2019.1.8F1. Okay, so similarly, if you want to add a new one, you will be creating add. So you can see the versions right now over here that are available to download. You will be clicking on the version that you want to download. Then you can add the support or the modules like if you are creating for Android, iOS, tvOS, Linux, Euphoria for the augmented reality support. So these are different types of supports you can download. Similarly, you can also download the documentation of the Unity. So let's move back and create our new project. So you can see the scene view right now over here, on which you will be planning or creating your objects or your virtual reality application on this scene. Similarly, we are having a hierarchy over here. The hierarchy will be telling about the objects that are present in the scenes. Okay, and the assets will be helping us to create many new materials, scenes, and different scripts over here. And I told you in the previous lecture about the inspector. Inspector is just like the properties of the object. You can change the properties of the object through the inspector. And we have a game view over here on which you can see virtually like what your game is being getting created over here. Okay, so let's start. So you can see these are the plenty of tools that we are having over here. This is a hand tool. You can move all over the scene using this hand tool. Then you have the move tool. Suppose if I want to move this camera on x-axis or y-axis or z-axis, I can move using this tool. Then we have a rotation. If I want to rotate my camera in this manner or in a clockwise manner, okay, so I can use this tool. Similarly, if I want to increase or decrease the size of the camera, I can use the scale tool. And we have this option that is a complete combination of move to a rotate or scale objects. Okay, so let's create a room first of all. Okay, so I will be going to game object. So over here you can see like we can create a 3D object. You can also create a 2D object. You can check the effects. You can give the effects for that. The lightning, like you have plenty of lightning like directional light, point light, spotlight, area light. Then we have the audio source, video player, and the user interface. And lastly, camera. So let's create a 3D object as a cube. So you can see the cube right now over here. First of all, I will be changing its positions, the coordinates to 0, 0, comma 0. Okay. So using the transform tool, I have changed the position of this cube. Now I will be changing its size also, like we are creating a room. So we will be creating a room of 4 by 4. So 4 over here and 4 over here. For this we need a plane surface, so that's why I will be using 0.01. Okay, so we got this a plane surface. Okay, or we can say the ground of the room. Now I will be creating a duplicate of this similar one, so I will be clicking on the object. I can rename this object as room. Okay, now I will be going in edit, duplicate, or you can also use the shortcut control plus D. Okay, now I will be moving the duplicate object like this. Using this transform, I will be changing its position. So the position will be 0. I will be putting as 1 and then -2. Then I will be rotating it. This. And the scale size should be 2. Okay, that's perfect. So we got a perfect wall over here. Similarly, I will be duplicating this one and I will be pushing it towards this one, and I will be changing the values to 2. So we got our two walls right now and three are left right now. So I will be creating again this, I will be duplicating this object, moving it outwards. I will be changing its angle 90, 0 and 2. Yes. Now similarly I will be duplicating this object and I will be changing its position. So we have created all the four walls. You can see all the four walls have been created. Now we will be creating the upper one. So I will be using the base one, I will be duplicating the similar one and I will be moving it. Yes. So finally we have created a room. Now let me show you in the game view. So in the game view you can see, let me set the camera properly. Yeah, there it is. I'll be setting the rotation proper. It's 0, 0. Now using this move tool I can scale the camera left, right. I can pan the camera left, right in whichever angle I need. Okay. Yes. So So we are completed with our room. Now we will be adding a material. Why do we need a material? Like if you want to color the object, we need to create a material. So I will be creating a new folder over here, name it as material. Okay. In this right click, we will be creating a material. You will be going in albedo. Okay. Now you will be selecting the color whichever color you want to. Like I just need this color. So our material will get of that same color. You can see the color of the material will be look like this. So if you want to apply to your objects, either you can drag it over here or either you can drag directly to the scene. Okay, like this. I will be driving like completely over here. Okay. Yes. So I have completed all the walls, or we can say we have painted all the walls of our room. One more thing, like I will be selecting all the walls and I will be putting it completely in the room folder. Yeah, because the room will be acting as a parent and rest of the walls will be acting as its child. Suppose if I want to move the room, so all the walls will be moving completely with the room. Okay. Yes. So we are done with our room. We have completed the room. You can see it in the game view also right now. So in our next lecture, you will be learning about the lightning effect. You can change the lightning, whether you need it in a directional light or you need a spotlight or you need a point light. You will be studying that thing in our next lecture. Till now, thank you.